Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome back to another Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Reid. And I have already won the Weight Watchers contest because it is day 5 and I am still doing Weight Watchers. Amber is not. But, I mean, I don't think Amber did it past day 1 anyway. So there's that. And yeah, so this video is called I Fell and Hurt Myself, Done with Weight Watchers, and the Best Ice Cream Ever. I like how every time she officially stops a diet, she just immediately goes and eats like something that is terrible for her. Like she either goes out and gets like fast food, or like here she's gonna eat ice cream. She's probably got like 5 or 6 flavors of it, you know. I have not watched this and it just came out, so I know nothing about it. But I don't know, man. Her titles are always clickbaity. I don't know why people get worked up about them. Probably nothing. Whatever. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I just wanted to start this. I just finished editing the video that actually went up today, which for you guys means it went up yesterday. Today's the 24th, still on track with my videos. I like the lip color too. Still doing daily videos until the 3rd. Some of them are going to be flopsicles. It's just something new that I came up with. I'm sure other people have also said it, but who knows. But instead of a popsicle this summer, we're going to have a bunch of flopsicles because I'm a flop and some of my vlogs are boring, so sorry. And before we continue on for the day, I do want to make it very clear that I do not like how my makeup looks today, but I don't want to have to take it all off and start over because the process of doing makeup isn't really my favorite thing. But I know that it doesn't look that great,
good
so
on her. I don't know why she doesn't like it.
let's just not say anything about it. You guys, I did it. I finished the Lego, well, wannabe Lego that Renee sent me, so thank you so much. And if you guys remember, I had some red pieces missing, but I took some from the sides, moved them in the middle, and then just added yellow. So it kind of worked out, and now I just have one missing piece. Tell me if you can find it. I'm currently playing this iMessage game.
Amberlynn Reid plays... No, this isn't Go. What game is this one? Blow my mind.
With my friend. I don't know if you guys know about those iMessage games, but some are super fun, and this one's like one of my faves. Every time I play this game with someone, I always win, and I'm about to win again. Oh, it was so close. I won! Yay. Okay, so
That wasn't Go, was it? That was something else that looks like Go. God, I hate that journal.
I'm about to fill up my journal that I'm currently writing in, and these are all the ones that are empty. These are all that I have. People out here acting like I have hundreds. I don't. I write in my journal every single day, so it makes sense that I have a large amount. But I love filling up a journal and being able to open up a new one.
Okay, analysis time. I think it's interesting. I know I say that all the time. I think it's interesting that she has to show us the Horde. Because she always picks the weirdest things to defend herself against, and this like having all of these huge amounts of journals, which we know she does because she has had them in the past. Maybe she's reined it in a little bit, but I doubt it. And that's still a lot of blank books. I don't even have, like I said, I go through 3 in a year, and that's by design. This is a lot. And it's strange to me. If I had something that I collected a lot of, and I collected them because I liked them, I don't think I'd care if people were like, oh, you have too many of X. Unless it was something like cats, I guess. You can have too many cats, but that's debatable as well. Anyway, my point being, if I had a collection of something that I enjoyed and other people found obnoxious, I just would stop talking about it and stop sharing it with people, because I'm not going to stop doing something I enjoy doing just because other people don't like it. I don't know why. She clearly enjoys collecting journals. So why she feels the need to defend herself against people who don't like her journal collection, I just don't like the journals she collects. It's strange to me. Like, why does she care so much what other people think about her? I think Amber would do so much better. Love her or hate her, Amber would do so much better if she just stopped listening to people, especially when people are like, you got too many journals. So this is what she likes to collect. I still don't believe she goes through as many. She would literally have to be writing novels by hand to go through that many journals. And keep in mind, she says she writes online too. So she's keeping an online journal plus all of these journals. So that's a lot of journaling. And I guess if you have absolutely nothing else to do all day, it's a way to keep your mind busy. But I mean, shit, I write. And I'm not this prolific.
Crack that spine, do that thing. Okay, so the way I like to do it is I like to set 2 down at one time and choose between the 2. So like when it comes to this, I don't want to use this one yet, so I'll leave this one here because that's still a contender. And then I'll put another one down and decide between those 2. So I'm going to continue doing that process until there's only one left.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That stupid bird one. Okay. Nobody does this. She's just showing off her journals. Just say you're showing off the journals. It's fine. I'm down for it. I would like to see them. Because I'm that kind of a person. I don't care. No one does this. I actually buy all 3 of my journals at one point because I like them for each year. I like them to be themed. So they might be a varying color or have like a slightly varying cover, but they're all within like the same aesthetic, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like the one I have right now, it has these gold lined pages and it has like gold embossing on the cover. And the company that makes it makes a couple others that are illuminated like that. And I've got my eye on the 2 that I'm going to be using for the, you know, the remainder of the year. So I don't like those flimsy ones. It's got to be a hardback. I like a good rainbow.
Alright, so it looks like this is the one I'm choosing. It wasn't as satisfying as it could have been because I put this one down so soon. It's just super pretty. And yeah, I think it's time that I use this one because I've had it for a couple of years now. Okay, you guys, so update on WW, on the good old Weight Watchers moment.
Girl, we already know you quit. Like, a long time ago.
By the way, my AC is literally right here. And she's loud.
So don't
she has a mind of her own, so she's a little loud right now, so I don't know if that's bothering you guys. If it is, I'm sorry. So I have officially divorced Weight Watchers. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god. I get it, I do.
Here's my question, and she may answer it. I may just need to let her talk. She bought a 3-month package, which was like $108 or something like that. Does she get her money back if she only did it for 2 days? I think she did get like a 15-day free. Well, when I went to look at it, it was a 15-day free trial. So maybe she gets her money back if she cancels it right now, but yeah, I don't. That's $100, man.
When I'm on Weight Watchers, I don't know what it is, but I am like psychologically triggered into ordering takeout for my meals, just like snacks, junk, processed.
It's not the Weight Watchers. That's the excuse you're using right now. But you were doing all of this because of, you did all this because of your breakup. You did all of this because of Weight Watchers. You did all of this because you weren't able to get the weight loss surgery. You did all of this because weren't you injured for a little while? There's always an excuse for why you're eating the way you're eating, but the way you eat never really changes. It's not Weight Watchers' fault.
I don't know what it is. When I think about it, I go back to like the first time I ever did Weight Watchers. I was 11 and I was eating things like ramen, and then I ended up doing Weight Watchers again when I was in high school, and I was just eating tons of takeout and like TV dinners, and it's like I've always correlated Weight Watchers with that type of food.
Then don't. There is no diet plan on Weight Watchers. There's no eat this, don't eat that. They pointify food and stuff, and I still haven't figured out why certain things are the way they are. I think if I knew that, I'd be a little less, like, sus, but there's no you must eat this way on the current day Weight Watchers. I think I remember way back in the day, like, that was one of the things that they drew people in with, is like they provided a meal plan, and I think they actually used to provide like food itself, kind of like Jenny Craig. I could be wrong though. I could be hallucinating, but they don't do that anymore. I mean, yes, you can still buy the snacks and shit if you really want to, and they're all like two-point packages of crap food that's not going to fill you up, but there's nothing on Weight Watchers that says you must eat fast food for every meal of every day. There's nothing like that.
Plus, like, getting so many points, it definitely messes with me, because it's like, hear me, you guys have been seeing my food issues, trust. It's like, I don't know how to, like, block the thought process of, oh, I'm on Weight Watchers, I'm allowed to have junk, and I can have a lot of it.
It's not Weight Watchers. You're just choosing to blame Weight Watchers right now. You do this anyway.
I don't know how to, like, block that, stop that at all. So I'm just gonna have to, like, not do Weight Watchers. I don't know what my next steps are. I don't.
I mean, I'm here for her not doing Weight Watchers because I'm on, what, day 5 of Weight Watchers, and I am severely underwhelmed. And for what Weight Watchers is, there are several free apps out there you can use. I use Samsung Health and have for years. Like, there is years worth of data in there about me. And they have the food tracker. They'll track your nutrients and your macros. They'll track your exercise. They'll track your sleep. They'll track your water. They'll track... they've got the meditation thing there. They've got plan workouts. They've got a social section so you can, like, challenge the community. They're mostly like walking, like getting your 10,000 steps in, but those are there. I think they occasionally have like a body blast work. I don't do the community stuff because I'm not a community person. So I just want to suffer alone in my own little corner, okay? But if you are somebody who does like that kind of stuff and you do benefit from it, they've got all of that. Trying to think. You can have friends on there if you want. Your friends, you can create teams. It's free. Okay? I mean, maybe you have to have a Samsung phone for it to be free, but I'm pretty sure I used it on my Motorola. Yeah. Anyway, my point is that I don't pay for it. It's absolutely free. And that's why I don't understand why people pay for things like MyFitnessPal or Livestrong used to have one too. But they used to be free. And then they started charging for it. So I'm here for her not doing the Weight Watchers because I think it's dumb. I'm still going to stick with my 15 days because I said I would. It doesn't matter if she does or doesn't stick with Weight Watchers, though, because she's blaming the behavior that she always has on Weight Watchers. And it doesn't matter what plans she's doing or what mental gymnastics she's putting herself through at that moment. She always eats like this. She always has an excuse to be eating out. She always has an excuse to be eating junk. I mean, the end of this video is best ice cream ever. Is Weight Watchers making you eat the ice cream? You know, it's that kind of stuff. I think this is gelato behind me, actually. It kind of bugs me. But that's, I don't recommend Weight Watchers. I'm not a diet coach or anything like that. I, as a person, do not recommend Weight Watchers. But it's not Weight Watchers' fault that Amber eats out all the time. I mean, how many no takeout challenges has she done? She wasn't on Weight Watchers when she was doing those, so clearly it's not Weight Watchers that's causing you to order all the fast food. Just saying. Also, I want a picture of this. Yes. Oh. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Alright, anyway, onward.
Every night I go to bed saying, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do really good. I'm not gonna order takeout, but then I order takeout. It's frustrating. Like, I ordered takeout today. I got Brazilian sausages and jasmine rice. It's just this like Brazilian restaurant that is so good in my city. Me and Feline are kind of low-key obsessed. So I got that. Yeah, it wasn't like anything horrible, but it's also like takeout, and I'm tired of having takeout every day.
Sausages and jasmine rice, depending on how the jasmine rice is cooked, may or may not have butter and oil in it, which makes it taste delicious, by the way. And I don't know what's in the Brazilian sausages, but it's sausage. So my guess is pork and probably a bunch of other things too. Up to and including lard. If you don't know how sausage is made, I recommend learning. Just because it's from Brazil doesn't mean it's healthy. It's the Panera thing. It's the Panera effect. Oh, Panera food is healthy. No, it's not. It's the same garbage. It's just packaged differently.
But it's just so easy because I hate cooking.
Nothing against Brazilian food.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's delicious.
I don't really know what my steps are right now.
I don't think I've ever
I
actually
don't even know what step to take next. And I know a lot of people watching this are probably like, just do it. And it's like, it's not that easy. It's really not.
It kind of is, though.
I'm trying to figure it out, though. I'm trying. I just don't know what is like right for me right now. I don't know. So
nearly everyone I've seen on the YouTubes and the Instagrams who have lost significant amounts of weight, like my weight is, the weight that I have to lose is old school significant. Like new school significant is like 100, 150, even more than that pounds. But every single person that I've ever seen who has lost that amount of weight woke up one day and was like, I'm done. And they just did the damn thing. And I'm not saying that like where they were perfect from that point forward and they never screwed up and never, you know, had a setback or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at some point they were like, nah, I'm done. And from that point forward, we're focused on the goal. Even when they fell off the wagon, they were just like, well, I guess I'll just get back on the wagon. As opposed to this, where we never got on the wagon, and then we blamed the wagon for not letting us on. And now we're standing in the middle of a sea full of wagons going, why won't anyone let me on a wagon? Even though everyone's reaching their hand out to let you get on the damn wagon. So, no, it's not any of these diet plans' fault. It's not the weight loss surgery's fault. It's the dietitian's fault. It's not even the fast food's fault. It's your fault. Stop doing it. It really is that simple. Delete the damn app. Quit ordering food. We know you know how to cook. Whether we agree that it is good food or not is another story, but we know you know how to do it. Or just go back on your freaking cottage cheese and mustard diet. I mean, it's basically a salad. You're just eating a salad with mustard, you know, in large chunks, as opposed to all chopped up in a bowl.
Little mini update on my life. It has started. Okay. It has started.
We had 2 really awesome thunderstorms today. And then a tree branch fell on my car. So that's been fun.
Storming, and you guys know how I am about tornadoes, but we have no like tornado watches or warnings, so I think I'm actually going to be enjoying the storm. Yes, I took some of my sour chamois. What is happening? Sour.
Oh my god, what is happening?
I took some of my sour cherry. I saw the lightning first. I took a sour cherry gummy, which is Delta 8. It's been just like helping.
Delta 8. Every time she says it. Delta 8. I took my gummy. It was Delta 8. No. Okay. Tornadoes. I'm from the Midwest, if you haven't figured that out yet. If I haven't said it like 9 million times already. Yeah, tornadoes. Girl, stop. We had a tornado warning. Is the warning the one where they actually... See, I don't even know these things because this is how little attention we pay. Anyway, we had a tornado warning, which means we saw the funnel cloud had been seen forming, but it hadn't touched down. That would be a sighting? Anyway, doesn't matter. We had one of those roll through the city. It's Philly. No one cares. Like, it could be raining fire and hell brimstone from the sky, and people would still be outside walking around, mowing their lawns and going for their daily jogs. Philly does not care. That being said, we don't care about the tornadoes either. We just basically looked outside and we were like, is the sky turning green? No? Okay, good. We're cool. Because that's how you do it in the Midwest. It's just, yes, tornadoes are very scary. Yes, tornadoes are very damaging. And yes, people die because of tornadoes. I'm not knocking that part. But really, the number of tornadoes that actually touch down versus the number of times you get a tornado warning is like so many. There's such a gap there that, like, if the Midwest went undercover for every time they had a tornado warning, they would basically just spend all of spring and most of summer in their basements, which are probably cooler than it is upstairs to begin with. But my point being, the Midwest doesn't care, man. Even when you hear the sirens, nobody gives a shit. Go about your daily life. What are you gonna do if it is a tornado? You think this is the movie The Twister or whatever? It's a tornado.
So much with my, like, sadness and stuff. Like, THC, chef's kiss. Like, thank you. I have needed the help.
I was informed today that the Delta 8 does not actually have THC in it, so this only further proves to me that she's not taking Delta 8. I would think if you were well, it's amber, but most people, I would think if you were taking something, you would know what the hell it is that you're putting in your mouth, especially something that is basically a drug. She doesn't even know what Delta 8 is. I don't know where she got the idea for the cherry gummies. Maybe somebody turned her onto it and she was like, oh, I like Sarah Cherry. And it went from there. But I don't buy this Delta 8 bullshit. I just don't.
Oh yeah, the rain's coming down heavy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Oh, I kind of want to go sit outside. I'm going to do that. Okay, update. It has gotten really windy. I was out there and then I was like, okay, it's getting kind of bad. And now I feel like really anxious. Like my heart's like going like that. So
are you a pluviophile or not? This is all I have to ask. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a very unfortunate picture.
I'm checking on my weather app. How long is this supposed to last? Over 4 hours. Wow. I am absolutely thrilled. I'm so excited.
Storms that hard don't usually last that long. They'll rain real hard and they usually rain themselves out pretty fast. There might be multiple cells, so she might be under a warning for 4 hours, but that storm is not going to last 4 hours. I'd be surprised if that storm lasts 20 minutes.
It's a dream come true. Special weather statement. Hazardous winds. Okay. Oh, and pea-sized hail. I am stoked. So fun. Rarity, what do you think? She's the only pet that doesn't care about storms. But Twinkie and Wasabi have both been through a tornado, thunder. So they don't do very well with storms at all. Rarity has never been through one. It was when we were living in Florida. Yeah. Tornado hit my apartment. I have all those vlogs if you want to go look at those.
I want to see these vlogs. I want to see this. Someone find this for me or tell me where to go to look at it. I want to see this tornado hit my apartment crap.
Okay, you guys, so I am about to have a little late night snack. So I was craving cherry ice cream. I'm not like a fan of fruity ice cream, but cherry ice cream with chocolate, so good. So I'm gonna have some of that. Fudge. And before anyone asks, yes, I serve my ice cream with a butter knife.
I know people are gonna come for her on this one. I know they are, but I promise you this is a thing. I promise you this is a thing. My grandmother never owned a scoop. She just would cut the ice cream with a butter knife and serve you a chunk. I promise you this is a thing. Please don't make a big fucking deal out of this.
I'll use a spoon to eat, obviously.
It's not quirky either.
Trust. This helps so much to get the ice cream out. So yeah, now,
I think that's why she did it too.
My little special ingredient is milk.
Okay, now you're just
Rarity knows what milk smells like. Did you hear her? So this is my bowl of ice cream. And I will definitely be using a spoon. I'm going to mix it all together. And it's like you're eating a milkshake. It's so good.
Because you are. What do you think a milkshake is? Ha! Okay. Well, let me say, this milkshake will not be bringing the boys to the yard. It is not better than mine. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
So I have a little cut right here because I was eating earlier and the spoon that I used.
You were eating with the knife?
I don't know how, was chipped and it's like metal. So I'm just using it and I get scraped super hard. So that's fun. I obviously had to throw away the spoon, but I'm coming on here to tell you guys that I fell again. Yeah, I did. So there's a long hallway in my apartment, and in that hallway is,
she does have a long
like,
hallway in her apartment. I've
laundry
seen it.
room closet situation type deal, and I use probably 4 laundry sheets per wash, and I guess a laundry sheet fell out on the floor and I didn't even notice it was there. So I'm walking and I have all this stuff in my hand, including a drink, might I add, and I wasn't paying attention and I slipped on the laundry sheet, and the
so she ordered food, and when she went to go get the food, she had to walk down her long hallway, and I'm gonna guess the hallway has hardwood floors, and as she was walking back from getting the food from the front door, she stepped on the errant laundry sheet. Why are you using 4 of them? For God's sakes, what is wrong with you? And she slipped and fell, and her food went all over the hallway, including the drink, which I'm sure was a Diet Coke with extra ice.
Mixture of like the type of flooring that I have in my apartment with the dryer sheet, I landed on my knee. I landed on my right knee extremely hard. And it just immediately was like bringing back those memories of when I fell and I tore ligaments in my ankle. Drinks went literal everywhere and it was just super embarrassing. This actually happened over a month ago. So this isn't something that happened today. This did happen a month ago.
Wait, what? Then why are you telling us about it? Look at that vacant stare. Oh shit, I got nothing. Quick, vamp. Okay. Why are you telling us now? Why does she do this? Why does she tell us these weird ass stories that put her in this not great light? And then everyone's gonna dogpile on this. And they're gonna run with it. And she's gonna then be like, you guys are so mean. I could have been damaged. This trauma with the ligament thing, though, I really need it to stop. It's bullshit. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter. Like, why do you do this to yourself? This is trolling. This is trolling. Did she even fall, really? You know? Anyway.
Oh, and still to this day, I have the tiniest bit of like a bruise, but like the day after it happened, my knee, it was hurting so bad. And it was super tender to touch. I know it wasn't like bone related, it was definitely just like skin related. I will say I'm lucky in the sense of like falling on my knee. I feel like I have a lot of cushion to back that up.
Falling on your knees is one of the worst things you can do. Like, hands down, one of the worst things you can do for any kind of mobility ever. You can really do some serious freaking damage to your knees, and it doesn't have to be bone related. Keep in mind that that bone floats, your patella, it floats. It's not attached. So you can dislocate that fucker. You can tear the little ligaments that hold that sucker in place. You could damage the muscle that it surrounds it. And that's just like that part, like the skin. Yeah, you can bust the crap out of your skin. And I believe that it took her a month to heal if she really did fall. You know, it's landing on your knee is, I would rather land on my ass than land on my knees. That's how much I would not like to damage my knees. And I am a quarter of her weight. I think I'm a quarter of her weight. It doesn't matter. The point being, even at a normal weight, I would rather fall on my ass than my knees. I'm rubbing my knees right now. I'm just thinking about it. My poor knee. I've put my knees through a bunch of crap, by the way.
So I didn't like hurt a bone or anything. I definitely like hurt my skin and like hurt the fat. Like, I was massively bruised, and thankfully that's gotten a lot better. But yeah, I just had to share that story time with you guys.
And someone who heals as slowly as her, I would really be concerned about, what is it when the cells start to die? It's necro something or other. I want to say necropolis, but I know that's wrong. But it's basically where the cells start to die on you. That's a reality. That's a reality that could happen, especially with as slow as she heals.
because it was just weighing on my mind. And I was also journaling, and I was looking back on the day that it happened, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't even told YouTube about that. So I've had people ask me where I am getting the wannabe Legos from. I'm getting them from Amazon, and you can actually see when I purchased them. LOL. But these are just some of the ones that I've recently shown you guys, so I just wanted to click on them and show you
as much,
so you can see what to type in. But yeah, all of these I purchased on Amazon. Like that one too. Amazon is amazing, so like literally.
Cute. Oh, did she get the tape, the movie projector one?
I purchased a lot of them in the beginning of July. I honestly don't think I have ever gotten a wannabe Lego from any other website besides Amazon, because they just have so many to offer. Y'all should go watch this video by Pink Sparkles. It's the Bean Boozled Spicy Jelly Bean Challenge with her boyfriend, Austin.
Is that what Pink Sparkles looks like? Cool. This is the one that sends her stuff?
I'm the one who sent those to her because I needed her to do that. It was one of the Christmas gifts I got her. Y'all, go watch this. I'm 6 minutes and 40 seconds in, and it's so funny. It makes me want to try. Let's do a question. So I'm gonna take a...
Let's stroke the ego.
Popsicle stick. If you guys...
She's really good about making eye contact with the camera. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. The camera is her focal point. She has her moments where she like can't seem to find the camera at all, you know, like when she's walking and stuff, but when she's doing something, especially something that is ego related, she makes eye contact with the camera. I have a hard time doing that. I have to remind myself to look at the camera. That doesn't make me special or anything. I'm just saying, like, this is new, so I have to remember to look at the camera. But with her, I think it's A, it's muscle memory, and B, this is her connecting with her audience. This is the parasocial relationship occurring here. Remember, the camera is her outside world. The camera is everyone. It's us. And so when she's interacting with us, she's interacting with that camera. And so the camera is more than just a webcam, you know. It's her connection with the people she thinks are her friends and her therapist and her doctor.
If you're new to my channel, you're probably like, what are you doing? And that's okay. We got number 10.
Hey, so I'm going to put it this time.
The answered ones in here. So question number 10.
I'm so
if you
glad
didn't do YouTube, do you think that you would be 500 pounds? Honestly, probably. There's like a misconception that like I've gained all this weight because I'm a YouTuber, because I don't have a job, like a normal job. I clearly have a job, but I don't have like a 9 to 5. I don't have to leave the house every day. I don't have like a schedule. And honestly, when I did have schedules, like I've gone to school, I've gone to college, I've had several jobs that I had to be at, and I was always over 400 pounds.
Girl, I will do you one better. I graduated college. I mean, that was low. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think she'd still be at this weight. I think she potentially might have even been worse, because as inactive as we think she is, if she didn't have this to do, I don't think she'd do anything. So she would definitely be a contender for 600-pound life with like an enabler and everything. So yeah, I don't think YouTube made her this way, but she's definitely capitalized on it. And yeah, I think, if anything, I honestly think she'd be worse off if she didn't do YouTube. I know that sounds weird, but...
I reached 420 pounds at the age of 16, and like what, I'm 100 pounds from that. So YouTube is definitely not the culprit. But I will say, when it comes to like the psychology behind like triggers, food addiction, binge eating, turning to food for emotional reasons, harassment, bullying, stresses of everyday life, when it comes to the psychology of all that, I will say that the stresses with YouTube has not helped.
I'm trying to untangle what she just said, because there's a lot of things. All of those things have a psychology to them, and all of those things have triggers to them, but not all of those things are the same. Like the bullying and the the harassment, that to me seems to be different than like everything else she was going on about until she got to that point. So the psychology of those things, I mean, maybe there's an overlap, but I don't see a obvious overlap. Boy, she's serious too, man. Look at her. That is serious, Lynn. Look at her. That is her being serious.
But I will not sit here and blame YouTube for my size because I have always been big.
But you will blame YouTube for triggering you.
Always. Okay, you guys, so closet clean out is still a thing, but I'm going to be doing it a little differently for my vlogs. Instead of showing you every single one that I'm also keeping, which, I don't know, I felt like was a little pointless unless I was doing like a separate closet clean out video. I'm only going to be showing you the ones that I decided to get rid of that day. So,
alright.
I decided to get rid of this shirt. I saved about like 7 things, but this right here I'm getting rid of. It's just like a
that shirt.
Red, maroon,
get rid of it.
Shirt.
Throw it down.
Step on like strings on the chesticle. But I don't know. I don't really want it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm the literal biggest
Are we really only doing one thing a day? I don't care that much. I'm sorry. Anyway. Ooh, the purse. Why did she take the purses and put them in a different box?
Procrastinator you will ever meet in your life. But I have finally boxed up the purses that I plan on getting rid of. So I just have them in an old Amazon box, and I'm more than likely just going to give them to Goodwill. Alright, you guys, I'm back.
Alright. Goodwill's just going to put it up on their, like, boutiques website and charge people extra for them. So do give them to Goodwill. Goodwill will put them to good use. I'm so sorry. I
actually currently using my phone for a light. I'm just here to end my vlog. I'm so tired. My melatonin has kicked in. Thank God. But I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
So she's taking Delta 8, and she's also taking melatonin. And as I haven't heard her say recently that she's not taking her regular meds, she's on whatever mood stabilizer she's on. She's doing the Delta 8 and also taking melatonin. I don't believe it. That's a recipe for a really bad reaction. I don't believe it. Okay, so I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so let's see. What did we do? We got a story about her falling that apparently occurred a month ago, so who cares? We have confirmed that we're not doing Weight Watchers anymore, which we've known since day 2, so I mean, I guess it's good to have it confirmed. And the ice cream is ice cream. I like cherry fudge ice cream. It's all right. I mean, when I eat ice cream, I like that one. And still not buying the Delta 8 crap. I do buy the melatonin. Don't buy the Delta 8. And the reason I believe the melatonin is because she's shown it to us before. She was drinking stuff with melatonin in it, and then I think she's shown us the gummies she takes. So that one I'm willing to believe. This one I'm just not. I'm just not willing to believe it. And she can keep putting up these like bees with me and meet Mellow Lynn all you want. I don't believe it. Yeah. What else? What was the other thing? I guess I must have said whatever I was going to say with the other thing that I can't think of right now. So there's that. Okay, so one thing I do want to say before we cut out. Oh, please like and subscribe. Y'all have gotten my channel monetized. I truly appreciate that. And so now I have to keep the channel active. So please like and subscribe. And on that note, the channel is officially monetized. So I've set up memberships for people. You don't have to join. It's just there. I will be doing some live streams once I get like, I think more than like 10 people. I feel like that would be the best number to maybe start with. So I think once I get to like 10 members, I'll do a members only stream, and because that'll give me time to figure out how to do a live stream. yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to do that, you can. The super likes are also turned on. I have no idea what those do, but have at it. And that's it. That's the only update. I do have the membership tiers do have stuff lined out in them for people, but I kept the lowest tier having like the normal stuff in it because like it's the lowest tier and I just want people to interact with it. So there's that. And if you've made it this far, let's see, put a cherry or an ice cream cone or ice cream down in the comments section, if you would please. And yeah, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've made it this far, you might as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm Stanzy. She's a she does a bunch of shorts, which I'm sure are also on TikTok, but she's a comedianess and her crap is just funny as hell. She doesn't need a shout out from me, but totally, if you haven't watched her, go check her out. She's hilarious. But anyway, again, see you in the next one. Bye.